New men's basketball coach Mike Brennan was one of the key guests on May 10th when the athletic department hosted its annual Etiquette Dinner for senior student athletes. Now in its 5th year, the dinner serves as the capstone of 4 years of life skills training, designed to prepare student athletes for important aspects of life off the field of play.
There are a lot of benefits to our life skills program. Starting out early when it's time management and study skills, taking them through our finance component and then all the way up into the career building and resume writing. Tonight we're at TPC Avenel for our annual Etiquette Dinner, which we put on each year for our senior student athletes.
Welcome. And I need to start off by saying how fortunate I think you are, because what American is doing for you tonight is not just giving you some skills to take to the table, but they're really giving you confidence tonight. They're giving you the gift of confidence.
The AU Life Skills program I think is very beneficial to me as a professional as well as personal, just to learn how to eat when you're going to a business, just very important to make a good first impression, as we learned.
When you come into the room, I want you to step aside, look around the room. Find your target, know where you're going to go.
One of the most important skills that the student athletes learned tonight was the simple art of the introduction. How to introduce yourself properly to someone. It gives them a great level of confidence heading out for the interview and off into the business world.
I think the ladling of the soup was the skill that I just was not. I always thought the coming towards you was better, and not to blow on the soup because you might accidentally blow some soup into someone's lap or your own lap, so I think that was very helpful.
You want to be about 2/3 of the way back on the handle of the spoon. That'll give you control. If you go too far back, you're not going to have control of the spoon.
A few people at the table have been to this etiquette dinner, several times. Everyone sort of seems to learn something new.
If you were dining in someone's home, you would wait for your host to pick up his or her napkin. But general rule is when you go to a restaurant or when you sit down, you put your napkin in your lap. Now, if you are going out on an interview with an employer, wait for the employer to pick up his or her napkin.
I think having the napkin folded in your lap, I usually just used to flap it down in my lap, but folding it halfway, using a certain side of it, I think that was very useful for me.
We're going to learn 2 styles of dining tonight. We're going to learn the American style and the continental style. The whole world eats continental style, except for us.
AU offering this program I think is very beneficial just because it gives you a leg up over the thousands of applicants or people who are going for the same job as I may have.
It's given me the confidence and the tools that I need to use in both a professional and casual setting, and that's one of the main reasons why I was able to network the way I was in my last few years in college.
We want them to be able to compete at a really high level when it comes to landing that job or getting that promotion, just like we wanted them to compete on the court or on the field of play. We take a lot of pride in the programming that we provide, and I think it helps us graduate a really well-rounded student athlete.
I wish you many, many happy meals, many successful meals, and I hope that you will always feel comfortable at the table. Thank you very much for having me. It's been my pleasure.
American's Life Skills program does a great job preparing student athletes for life after college. Other elements of the program include financial literacy and resume building. This year's seniors head out into the world with important tools as they begin their careers.